Welcome back, sports fans. It's Amy. Last time we spoke about high-risk situations and how at any moment you really can get yourself out of these situations so that you don't reoffend and commit another sex offense or a first one. We're going to map out a method for relapse prevention as we get further into the program. First, let's look at how you might be thinking when you are already in a high-risk situation that can make you stay in that situation when you really should leave. You might tell yourself that you can handle it, which you can't, that it doesn't really matter if you're there, that no one else cares if you stay, that you're a failure, so why bother trying, that you're not any good anyway, so you may as well enjoy it, that you're not strong enough so that you can't expect me to not do whatever, that you're not harming anyone. Of course, that's not harming anyone yet. That she deserves it or he deserves it, or that you deserve whatever. Those are some of the thoughts that you might be having in a high-risk situation. What you might be feeling is depressed, angry, confused, bored, anxious, frustrated, lonely, or fearful. Now, those feelings that you have are often excuses that give power to those thoughts that we just went over. Okay? So, when you have thoughts and feelings, they are most often followed by behaviors. Behaviors result from thoughts and feelings, not just from nowhere. All right, so the feelings that you might be having that are also excuses that give power to those thoughts that you're having. You might begin having sexually deviant fantasies. You might use drugs. You might isolate yourself from other people. You might go to a bar. You might begin looking for victims. You might start neglecting your responsibilities. Or you might purposely start arguing or fighting, okay? These are all red flags that you cannot ignore. If you ignore these warning signs or red flags, then you will start having deviant thoughts and behaviors, and you will make the situation worse, moving you straight towards reoffending. So it's not just enough to have this awareness of these thoughts and these feelings and the beginnings of these behaviors, but you also have to have some tools to succeed in not reoffending. Some simple tools would seem obvious. If you're a child offender and you see children looking away from the children or not going to places where you know children would be, here's an example. Would you go to the grocery store at 11 a.m. during the week, or would you go at 4 p.m.? You go at 11 a.m. Kids are in school then. If you go at 4 p.m., chances are mom is there after she's picked up her kids from school. All right? What about a mall? Would you go to the mall during the week? Or would you save a mall visit for the weekend? You go during the week. It's more likely that families are there on the weekend with their children. So you have to know to stay away from there if you want to reduce risk. If you are a rapist, going into bars, driving around aimlessly, these are behaviors that you need to stop. But you might need to use stronger interventions than that. You need to know that you can call a friend, a therapist, or a family member if you are having sexually abusive thoughts or fantasies, or if you find yourself in a high-risk situation. You pick up the phone. 5 minutes on the phone can save you from reoffending. 5 minutes on the phone? Or years in prison and knowing that you have irreversibly hurt someone. Each positive choice that you make in your life makes your world significantly bigger. And in the reverse, every negative choice that you make is going to make your world smaller and smaller. I have a small assignment for you, and I'm going to repost it on Facebook also, along with a small quiz that at this point you should be able to answer the questions. First of all, for your assignment, I want you to make a list of places, behaviors, thoughts, and emotions based on your past behavior that you know is going to make it more likely for you to reoffend. Then, with each of these places, thoughts, feelings, and behaviors, I want you to make a list of an intervention that you could use in each. Like I said, I'm going to repost the assignment on Facebook along with some questions that you should be able to answer now that we have finished this section of the program. We have finished the overview portion of the program. Now we're really going to drill down into each area in a much more intense way, starting next time with cognitive restructuring, which is sort of the basis for this entire program. Please, please, please subscribe to this channel. Keeps things going, and you get notifications when I upload new videos. It's super important to subscribe. Share the videos. Share them with someone that you think this can make an impact on. All right? Leave your comments and questions here on Facebook and on Twitter. We now have an Instagram account at AmyLA1965. It's posted on the About section of this channel. All right? Leave your comments, questions. Like I said, you can always get in touch with me through Facebook directly. I'm happy to hear from everybody. And until next time, be well.